You know, I had hairspray come in. I had my hairspray to kind of tame this look a little bit more come in. And then someone stole my package. Hello everyone, it's me, MetzMusic, and welcome back to another video. For today, we are going to be taking a break from the makeup world, and I really want to show you guys some of my favorite artists, and personally what I would rank some of their albums. I know no one asked for this, but we're gonna do it anyway. For today's artist, I decided to go with an artist that I recently discovered and ended up really loving, and I literally cannot stop listening to this lady's music. Like, to save my life, I can't stop listening to Taylor Swift. I have really fallen in love with Taylor Swift and her music, and I know the anti-Swifties are gonna come for me for this. But I genuinely enjoy Taylor's music, and I feel like all of her success is like warranted and valid. People call her mediocre, I think, vocally. You know, she's not the strongest vocally, and everyone can accept that, but the girl knows how to make a hit. She knows how to make a single, she knows how to make a hit album, like, come on, and you can't even deny that with the album that we're getting into today, which is her most recent album, Midnights. Midnights took the world by storm back in October when she announced that she was going to be releasing it during the VMAs, and then she released it later on in October, I think October 28th. Ever since then, I have not stopped listening to the album. I probably listen to the album 4 times a week. 4 out of the 7 days in the week I am listening to Midnights. I have, hold on, let me show you. Not just the lavender Midnights vinyl, but also the freaking mahogany Midnights vinyl. I have 2 of the 6 different vinyl releases that she did for this album. Midnights is the album that started my vinyl collection. It's what really got me into vinyls, it's what really got me into Taylor Swift, and today we're gonna be ranking all of these songs on Taylor Swift's Midnights. Disclaimer, we are not gonna be ranking the 3 a.m. version, so you're not gonna see Paris, Woulda Coulda Shoulda, or like Glitch in this ranking, just because it's not on the vinyl versions, and I've only listened to a couple of the songs on the 3 a.m. version. I've only listened to Glitch, Woulda Coulda Shoulda. So with all of that being said, let's get into the rankings. Like, this isn't even a joke. Midnights was my top album on my Apple Music, like, replay for 2022. It came out in late October, people. So I had to have been listening to it. Do you know how many times it told me I listened to Midnights? 818 times. When she said meet me at midnight, I met her at midnight. Number 13 for me is going to be Sweet Nothing. It's a good song. It's just one of those songs that it's the most skippable on the album. It's nothing really super extraordinary in terms of lyrics or in terms of pacing of the song. Sweet Nothing, really, it's just like a sweet little song. To me, it's not anything super incredible though, so it's definitely gonna go at 13. Definitely not one of her worst songs ever, but like, if there's ever a song that I skip on the album, it's Sweet Nothing. Number 12 for me is going to be Labyrinth. Okay, I know some people really like Labyrinth. I'm not a huge fan of Labyrinth. I think that it's really funny. I saw this TikTok of this girl. She's like Taylor Swift's cat walking into the studio, and it's like Taylor Swift's cat accidentally stepping on the piano, and that's why we hear that doo-doo-doo in Labyrinth. Again, just like Sweet Nothing, it's a really nice song. It's better than Sweet Nothing just because it's a little bit more complex, but it's nothing really to freak out about. Like, if I heard this at a concert, if I heard this at Taylor Swift's concert, I'd be like, why is this on the set list? Girl, give me what I deserve. Give me some of these other songs that deserve a spotlight on this album. And I just don't think Labyrinth is one of those songs that deserve a spotlight on the album. It's kind of like, you know, it's mid. Now, from this point on, this ranking is about to get a lot harder. Those 2 songs for me are very much like throwaway songs, like songs that can just be like, yeah, they're in the bottom, and I feel like it wouldn't be too controversial. This next one y'all might come for me because I've heard a lot of people say that they would die for this song and that they would fight for this song. So y'all about to be real mad at me if you like this song. But number 11 for me, Maroon. Okay, before you click away from the video and you're so angry like that you can't even listen to the rest of the ranking, I don't hate Maroon. I don't. I think it has a really nice flow to it, especially when she gets to like the burgundy on my t-shirt when you set the vine into me. Like when she gets into all of that in the chorus, it's really nice. But I feel like coming out of Lavender Haze and going into Antihero, it's kind of that song in the middle where I'm like, it doesn't really hold up to those two, and that's just my opinion. Okay, don't kill me. But yeah, Maroon, it's gonna be number 11 for me. I personally like it. I don't skip it that often, but it is occasionally a skip. I'll go Lavender Haze, skip Maroon, go straight to Antihero, and then sometimes even skip the next song I'm gonna talk about, which is number 10, Snow on the Beach. So Snow on the Beach. Lana, you're muted. Lana, we can't hear you, Lana. The way that we were teased with the Lana Del Rey feature, and she's literally background vocals for Snow on the Beach. I can barely hear Lana in this song. If you don't have it blasted all the way up, then you could be like, that's Lana's vocals. But like, since Taylor starts off the chorus and then Lana finishes it, it's like, girl, Lana, you're muted. Where are you, Lana? It's not a bad song. I do enjoy Snow on the Beach, especially when I'm in like a chiller mood, but this is another song I will occasionally skip. Definitely not as much as Labyrinth or Sweet Nothing. It's in the same little group as Maroon. So it's number 10. Number 9. Now, I don't know if this is going to be controversial, but number 9 for me is going to be Midnight Rain. Not a bad song at all. I personally don't mind it. I will jam out to this song all the time, but it's also one of those songs that is kind of grouped with Maroon and Snow on the Beach, where if I'm not in the mood for it, I will skip it. When it comes to Midnight Rain, it tells a super deep story. But it's another one where it's like, sometimes I'm like, it's a skip. She can skip. So for that reason, it's number 9. All right, number 8. A lot of people are probably like, where is the song? It should have been here by now. Number 8 for me is gonna be Mastermind. It's just a really nice conclusion song. So when I finish the album and I get to Mastermind, I never skip it because it's a really good song to conclude with. So for me, that's why it's so high. I feel like it closes off the album really, really nice. I feel like Mastermind really does tie in to her whole discography of like her really being the mastermind of how people perceive her. We see this in Reputation. We saw this in 1989, Evermore, Folklore. Like, any way that you want to see her, she's gonna have you see her in. She's truly a mastermind. So for that reason, I feel like it's a really, really good conclusion song to the album. So Mastermind, number 8. Okay, so this is where it starts getting really, really hard with the rankings. Number 7 for me is gonna be Bejeweled. Best believe I'm still bejeweled. When I walk in the room, I can still make the whole place shimmer. I was doing this for like a month straight listening to the album. I literally can't stop doing it. Anytime I hear it, you'll just see me and my hand, my little, you know, do you know he's like hand, and just do that. Like, it's such a catchy song. I like it so much. Bejeweled is a really good song, and it's fun. It's campy, you know, the music video's campy. She has actually a pretty decent time doing things that are camp. And like, we saw this in like Look What You Made Me Do. We saw this in You Need to Calm Down. Like, she can be campy, and I feel like this is another case where she was very, like, she amped up the camp a little bit. You go, Taylor. But yeah, number 7, Bejeweled. It's a good song. I really don't have any qualms with it at all. Number 6. I feel like this song is very similar to Bejeweled in the terms of tempo, in terms of how much fun you have with it, and that is Karma. Karma, I feel like, is a very fun song. I listen to it a little bit more than Bejeweled, but I think that it's a really great song. Again, another song I really can't judge that much just because I have a lot of fun with it. Karma, number 6. It makes a lot of sense in my head. I feel like these are going to be the most controversial picks. Not really, but like they're going to be more controversial like how I place them. There's only 5 songs left, and that is Lavender Haze, Antihero, You're on Your Own Kid, Question, and Vigilante Shit. Taking that 5th spot, Vigilante Shit.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man.
I really do enjoy Vigilante Shit. I think it's a really, really cool thing, especially when you're listening to it for the first time and you just hear, draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man. And you're like, I met you at midnight and we're committing a murder? Okay. I really enjoy Vigilante Shit. It's cool. I feel like it's her kind of giving a nod to her Reputation era. I also think it's really giving her a nod to, you know, all of her little drama with you know who. Not gonna mention it. But I really do enjoy Vigilante Shit, and for that reason it's number 5. Number 4. Okay, buckle up your seatbelts, y'all. It's the top 4. Number 4 for me is gonna be Antihero. I really love Antihero. Every time it comes on, I'm listening through it. I love doing that part with Taylor where she's like, it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Like, I love that part so much. I think it's lyrically really, really fun. I understand why it's number 1, and it's been number 1 for weeks. Like, it really is one of those songs that is really catchy. It's really fun. It's has a great message too. It's a dark, fun, upbeat song. And it's really weird. I really enjoy those type of songs where they're like supposed to have a dark meaning, but they're really upbeat, because it's that moment where it's like you're telling a story, but you're not making it really depressing. And I really respect that in an artist, when an artist can do that. Some artists that are able to really perfect that sometimes. Billie Eilish, Melanie Martinez, Olivia Rodrigo, like they were all able to really like meticulously write a story, make it a little bit more upbeat and not bring down the listeners, you know? So Antihero, it's gonna be number 4 for me. The final 3 songs, I think is my most like controversial pick ever. And my 2 and 3 fluctuate all the time, but people for some reason do not like this song, and I don't know why. Number 3 for me is Question.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you a question? Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room? Like, I get it. A lot of people don't relate to the song because it's never happened to them. It hasn't happened to me. But I really like it. Like, can we live in a fantasy for a second? Like, come on. This is a song that is playing in the background while you're about to get kissed in the rain in the middle of LA or in the middle of New York City, and I want to live that fantasy. Live that fantasy with Taylor. It's such a cute song. It's so fun to sing to, and I just really enjoy it, and I don't understand all the hate that it gets. A lot of people do not like Question on the album. For me, one of my top songs on the album. Number 2. It's literally one of the most lyrically strong songs on the album. I would say, for going based off lyricism, You're on Your Own Kid is number 1, and then Antihero would be number 2, but just going off of preference, You're on Your Own Kid, number 2. I love You're on Your Own Kid. It took it a second for me to get it. It originally was not this high, truly. It wasn't this high on my rankings when I was really going through and listening to this album again and again, but I really grew to love You're on Your Own Kid. Not only does it have literally one of her best bridges ever, it tells such an important story. It gives out such a beautiful message. And I mean, Miss Swift, I enjoy it a lot. And I think it's a beautiful message. I think it deserves a little bit more flowers. It's truly that girl on the album. And again, it's one of her best bridges in my opinion. So Question, S tier. You're on Your Own Kid is S tier, which only leaves one song, which is Lavender Haze. The start intro track to the album, Lavender Haze, is so good. If she had to pick a song that would really set the tone for not only Antihero and Maroon, but also had to set the tone for two completely differently toned songs like Labyrinth and Bejeweled, and Lavender Haze was that girl. She said, "Meet me at midnight." I was there at 11:59 waiting for her. Like, if this song has one fan, I am that fan. If this song has 0 fans, I am dead. Like, Lavender Haze, it is literally for my 2022 replay. It's literally one of the most listened to songs. Like, no joke. And again, this album came out October 28th. So, I mean, come on. Lavender Haze is that girl. All right, you guys, so that concludes my Taylor Swift Midnights ranking. If you guys want me to rank the 3 a.m. version, let me know. Let me know what your guys' rankings are in the comments. Of course, I'm gonna leave like a little list recap of what I said went where here in the video. And I just wanna say thank you guys so much for watching and like listening to me essentially just go on and on about Taylor Swift and her album. So hopefully you guys liked a little bit of the tone change on my channel, jumping away a little bit from makeup. If you want to see me do more rankings, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more great videos like this, please be sure to hit that bell notification and hit that like button to let me know that I'm doing a good job. For now, I just post when I post. I promise I'm going to post at least once a week, a full-length video, and I post shorts pretty much almost every single week. There hasn't gone a week where I don't post shorts. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching again. Fun fact about my channel, only 1% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you haven't already, you're a reoccurring watcher of my videos, please be sure to hit that subscribe button too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, House of DeLongPray, it's Mimi DeLongPray, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!